Hello everybody, this is I guess you'd call it part 4 of the Glarry project. Ran into a big issue while sanding it down. While I was sanding it, I kept hearing this pop. And I looked, and as I sanded, I noticed a crack right in this area here. And I sanded a little more because I'll tell you in a minute how tough this clear coat was on this thing. As I sanded the clear coat off, it popped again, and I kept sanding a little bit, cleaned everything off, and was inspecting, see how far down, if I was getting to the wood yet. And I noticed the crack seemed to be a little further up this way. And at the time I was sanding on the back, so I could see it right up through here. So I thought, wow, I'm going to have to add wood filler to that or something, I thought maybe it was something that was hidden underneath the first layer of clear coat or something. Maybe they had a filler in there. So the third time it cracked, it opened up. I didn't get a picture of it or any video, but there was a very large crack came right around the back here, and it was 1/8 of an inch gap, looked like. So I thought, well, that's the end of this project. It's coming apart. Me and Olivia looked it over, and so what I ended up doing, I have some wood glue. I got as much glue down in there as I could, squeezed it back together, clamped it this way and this way to try to keep it level. And it is holding. I don't know if the camera is picking that up right there or not. Right here you can see where I filled it. I did later take some more wood filler or sawdust actually and glue and filled in there more after it had dried. I let it sit 24 hours, took the clamps off, and it's holding good. What I can say about the finish on this thing, Glarry, they had one heck of a thick coating on it. There, put that back here. It was very tough. I had 80 grit, and I went over it several times with 80 grit to get to the wood, and then I went over it again with finer grades down to up to 320 was my final sand on it. So it's ready to go now. I can hand it over to Olivia, and she can do the wood carving. She cut out the pick guard out of wood. You can see, very good job. We went around, cleaned up the edges a little bit, maybe a little bit more to do, but she's got a wood burn on this, wood burn on the body and the back. And so far, she still hasn't made a decision on what she wants to do. When she starts it, maybe I'll give a sneak peek or something while she's at it. But as long as that glue holds, as you can see right through here, that's glue. That's how wide that gap was. It was actually wider than that, almost twice as wide, and it went up this far. But as far as the finish goes, it was very thick. As I sanded it off, I could smell, I guess it would have been an lacquer or enamel, automotive paints, what it smelled like to me. I've worked in automotive shops. I've been a mechanic, and in a body shop where the body guys were painting and sanding and stuff, and I recognized that smell, and it smelled just like an automotive body shop where they were spraying clear coats and stuff like that. So I'm sure that, to me, that's what I think they probably used on it is an automotive coating. That or maybe a nitro finish. But it was very thick. They put if you ever bought one of these and you wanted to polish it up real good, I think you have plenty of coating on there to do that. You don't have to worry about getting to the wood for a little bit. It was very thick and very tough. So their finish is a tough finish. I'll say that for them. So I will hand this over to Olivia, and it's going to be very interesting to see what she does with it. I think it's going to be beautiful no matter what she decides on. Catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.